welcome to another exciting episode of the So Nigerian podcast.
Sir.
Drum roll. Brrr. Back again at your screens on at Spotify Studio. Should I on or at? We are back. We are back courtesy Spotify. And today we'll be talking about why some of your mothers and fathers have separate rooms in the house.
It's not that deep now. Which one is some of your mothers and fathers have separate rooms?
Your mom and dad have separate rooms in the house.
No.
My mom and dad, they did, at some point. And then,
No, I mean, obviously at some point, sure. But yeah, I grew up with my parents staying in the same room. So, yeah.
You grew up in love. Oh.
No, but having separate rooms, does it actually...
It doesn't equate. It doesn't matter.
If it doesn't need space. Even sometimes for a relationship, you just need space now. It doesn't mean anything.
So today, we'll just be discussing how it is living with your partner before marriage or during boyfriend and girlfriend.
As your pastor would say, it's cohabiting.
You and
your partner cohabiting. Yeah, you come and you learn the truth about cohabiting.
You and your 300 level girlfriend are living together. This episode is for you.
Why do you specify 300 level girlfriend?
I don't know.
No, but I actually heard that some people used to live together with their partners from 100 level to final year. Like they will live together.
That's true, love. That's true.
So the two that I ever saw was the person said, if you find out that your partner lived with their ex from 100 level to 500 level, would you end up dating them? Would you date that kind of person? Someone that's cohabited with someone all through university?
Bro, as far as they're done and dusted with the person now.
So you're one of those guys that say past doesn't matter.
Depends on the past too. Depends on the past too.
Oh yeah, I'll do all.
But yeah, moving on. Before we go on, let's talk about some of the comments that the young Nigerians cannot make it. Obviously, we talked about it on the last episode, but there's still like additional comments because you guys really love the episode. So if you haven't listened, go and listen. And make sure you are subscribed to Spotify.
See, there's no time. Do you understand? Pause this thing.
Rate us 5 stars.
Go and subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, everything.
Mm-hmm. See now we have 1,000 ratings. Let's get to 3,000 ratings.
1,000 ratings.
Light work.
Big boys.
I'd like to get to over 100k subscribers on Spotify and on YouTube.
Road to 100k.
Not us, we they skip 20k, 50k. They go big or go home. So you should rather do it for us by telling your mommies, your daddy, your friends, your family and friend, your girlfriend, everybody.
Your parents are cohabiting.
All of them. Tell all of them. But moving on, let's talk about some of the comments. So there was one that interested me, Biggie says, this hits deep. I was never...
Hey.
Bro, growing up as a fat child in Nigeria, man. God. I didn't grow up as a fat child, but...
Biggie. Why you do that? You're not one of the people that push for the Biggie agenda.
I did not push for any Biggie.
Tell me that you've never called anybody Biggie in this life.
Maybe I called Biggie, not Biggie.
Which was different. This guy is a clown. I'm a victim of this guy calling people Biggie, so even try it.
Bro, like, he was at some point in primary school, bro, Biggie. If you didn't call you Biggie as a fat child, you're not.
But I prefer Biggie to Orobo. Orobo sounds deeper.
This guy, he did trauma born with his names.
No, I remember. No, I mean, I was fat. I was very fat at some point in my life. So I collect everything together. Biggie Orobo. Guy, Agberos are so crazy. They will call you Bobby too. Like, the name Bobby is not even synonymous to being fat, but they will call you Bobby. See, yes, Agberos, conductor won't give you change. Say Biggie, collect your change. Ridiculous, man. But I mean, let's move on, please. Make it to kill me.
Yeah, I know there's one more name.
Move on. Move on, I'm here.
But my favorite all time was Biggie, man.
His name is Biggie, it's not Biggie.
I like Biggie. I have to add it too. Yeah, moving on. Orobo keyboard. It's not funny, you guys. Do not body shame.
Nobody shame each other. Name.
Name that name.
Yeah,
now Biggie.
Simple now. What is they call simple? Lekpa. Lekpa Shandy.
Yeah, let's move on to the order of the day, please. So Biggie says, this hits deep. I was never a fan of relocating because I was okay in Nigeria, and all my kids are Canadian citizens. But NSAS was an eye opener, and with the rising level of insecurity, I had to send my wife to school in Canada. After that, and later joined that this year. Honestly, life abroad ain't easy, man. Bills come to you bi-weekly and with all your experience in Nigeria, because you might have to start from scratch. But when there is life, there is hope. My advice to young Nigerians is to make the move early. She say Biggie don't born like two pikin.
Two other biggies.
Bro. It's not funny. Bro.
But I mean, nothing did it now. Like, nothing did it actually.
You guys always call you Biggie.
I mean, I'm used to you call me Biggie. Do I fight you? I don't understand.
No louder.
Yeah, crazy person.
No way they know me for my true self.
But like, so this Biggie story, like, I don't know, when somebody says when there's life, there's hope, I actually give up. Like, when the life, there's hope is like the last resort to any grave situation. Do you get?
Yeah.
So him saying when there's life, there's hope, you'd be like, say, that Canada, I know they really favor the guy.
Bro, that Canada, you get that.
You get to be for the guy.
And now every time the immigration laws they drop, they drop new ones. Shano one will enter this country.
Like now, so if you go, let me just give them small update as brought this up. You can't, if you go to Canada on a work visa, you can't work. Sorry, on a visiting visa. So what people used to do before, the former people used to use before,
Yeah.
they'll take visiting visa, then they'll convert it to, they'll get a job there and convert it to work visa. But now it doesn't work again. So if you get a visiting visa and you want to work, you have to come back here and apply for a work visa. So it's actually crazy. So I understand what he says, that it's not easy out there, man. Like, it's crazy, but like you said, when there's life is hope. And like I said in the last episode, one of the reasons why people jackpot is because of the system there. Like, obviously, it's harder they're taxing you for everything you buy and all that.
But there's better standards of
living. Like your ambulance is working, fire service, everything's working.
So you say they go bill you, but they work.
They go bill you, but they work. Yeah, they pay tax. No, well, let's not even get into
one thing I always value. I value when, like, as you can see, you can obviously tell that Biggie is probably in his early 40s, late 30s.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I value those people's opinion, but especially as a young person, also we never reach 30. But we're heading there. But, there's a way I value his opinion. Like, for him to say this is somebody that's probably worked in Nigeria and all of that stuff, like, he has seen. It's obvious that I was an incurable optimist about the country. It's obvious that Biggie actually wants Nigeria to work. Yeah. But fortunately, Nigeria know they work for him. But yeah, like for him to, you understand, he had to like reconsider his life, consider his family, and just think about, okay, this is actually the best thing because Nigeria is really not working. But nothing comes easy, man. As you leave Nigeria, you could go struggle too for Canada. So
yeah,
but struggle is different, man.
So yeah, the struggle is different. I just like you're hustling here. And like you're hosting there and like you're seeing results, you get. But yeah, it's just I don't know, it's crazy.
Fig say I did save up to move, guys. At my age, my popsy had Benz 200 white.
Should I talk on the last episode? They look at me like madman. At my age, my popsy don't push Benz. Now to push Benz to push Benz is constant.
You guys go with Babalawo.
I don't know, I don't know what Babalawo is, if that's what you think, so.
But yeah, Ubalo, hey, if I'm more than this
name.
Ubala Ochichi
Bunke. Just read the last name.
Oyekwere.
You
get the drift. You know who you are, you hear your name. But yeah, but let's consider if living is the answer. I would rather work remotely, earn in dollars, and spend naira. I feel that if you can get jobs in pounds, sterling, yen, euros, and still stay in this country, it is better. Yes, now.
No, but it's still the same thing we're talking about. The system. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe this is like...
Honestly, something, sorry to cut you off, but something about the system. You know that in Nigeria, there's some certain laws you can break that money will solve the issue.
Yeah, that's the point now, but like, that law that you're breaking is probably affecting somebody else. Well, did you see that video that was trending this week where one guy came down from his car and was telling people that because there was traffic on one lane, so the lane going this way, people wanted to start passing one way. This guy came down from his car and he's like, no, everybody should go back and enter traffic. That he has been this time for 30 minutes, so you two must enter the traffic.
Yeah.
And like, but then breaking that law is going to affect the people coming this way because their own road too now get blocked. Do you understand? So the rule they are breaking is affecting another person's life. Do you understand? So do you want to be that kind of person? No.
That one is their business, so anything that makes my life better.
This boy, I don't even know what to say. You're part of the problem in this country.
bro.
Mm.
There's some people that they have the money to actually move abroad and live comfortably abroad.
Yes,
But
no, but
because of
corrupt
the
system.
corrupt system favors them in Nigeria.
Do you understand? And
Yeah.
that's not how you should live.
If I'm on like $20K per month, no, if I'm even saying $5K a month, we can even go too far. We are gonna be king for a.
No, but the issue here
I go
is
get DPO number. I go get Femi Falana number.
Damaros, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this country. Yeah. Nigeria, when they say Nigeria can't happen to you, Nigeria, don't be down go the way they cry for nearly starting a podcast. How many weeks ago? This is the richest man in Africa.
They disturb us on podcast chats.
I swear, bro. Every time I open Twitter, like, I'll go take video of this thing, bro. Anybody you can collect from this country.
Since we see in Yash, you know, see him for social media.
I know they deal. I beg, daddy.
Uncle Aliko, please.
Daddy, I know they deal. I beg.
Uncle Aliko, please. But yeah, moving on to cohabiting with your partner, you know. This one, like I said, yeah, PBB is back, you know, and I feel a hunch because there's somebody that is probably cohabiting with that your 200 level girlfriend.
Why are you talking about university? Have you cohabited with the university student?
Because I just look there because life hard. There's so much.
I swear.
There's so much good you are waiting for, but yeah. So, how do you personally like? How do you feel? How do you view cohabitation?
You're asking me, a pastor's son, what I think about it. Obviously, okay, no jokes. I mean, jokes aside, I actually don't. I don't say anything. Not like I don't say anything wrong in it, but like it's just I'm indifferent about it. You get like I feel like if it works for you, fine. If it doesn't work for you, fine. But you just have to be careful with it. Like don't no go carry belly face to face. Do you understand? Be safe with it.
So you're pro fornication.
I'm not pro fornication, no. But you know, guys, if you go live with your partner away from time to time, or like one or two things might happen. So be safe.
People make it work now?
Right? Yeah, I know. People make it work. Like I know people that live together, and like I actually know for a fact. I know a couple before they moved to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
They lived together here in Nigeria, and for 2 years they were celibate, and we were living together. But like those are anomalies. Like norms. You if you live with your babe now, obviously you run a pin now.
Me. Please.
Yeah, your daddy does not watch this podcast. Don't worry. Please. You can speak your mind.
Yeah, the way to marriage you.
You're waiting to marriage. Interesting.
Yeah, but I think obviously like cohabiting with your partner is an important step to me in any relationship. Do you understand? I feel like it's something that should be done. But let's put aside based on say we be Nigerians, we be Africans, traditional beliefs, religious beliefs, they added to it. There are some traditions or some religions that will not are not for
approve.
Do you understand? I heard in one church that if they found out that you guys live together, they wouldn't, cancel you or something.
Oh, you don't do marriage counseling?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I heard in one church. I'm not gonna name drop.
I believe I have the church. No worry. If it's that church, then I believe. I know the church. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, like Africans based on like traditional and religious. But I personally, I think it's an important step. I think it's something that should be done, but there should always be a level. Do you understand? Like, I feel like it's something that should be done 6 months before. Just 6 months. No, be 2 years.
No, 6 months long actually, sure.
Bro,
like
6 months is enough. 6 months is like, do you understand? Like, obviously, I feel like that's why I think when you get engaged, that's when you should proceed to live together. If you are in the mindset of actually marrying this person under a space of 1 year, like, okay, marriage plans, because you plan, do you understand? You plan ahead. You know that, okay, yes, so we're actually going to get married very soon. Let's cohabit together. And let's stay 6 months. Let's actually live, because there's so many things you learn from your partner in terms of like living with your partner.
Let me ask you a question. If you're cohabiting with your partner 3 months before marriage and then you start seeing certain eggs, will you call it ready enough?
3 months before marriage?
Yeah.
Better than inside the marriage now.
You don't print,
just 3 months.
You don't print a invitation card. You don't buy clothes.
Bro,
you don't sell clothes.
There's so many things you see about your partner, bro. There's so many things you see about your partner while you're cohabiting, bro. So do you know for anything like spending few days or doing weekends with your partner is not the same as cohabiting.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like there's so many things that are intertwined into cohabiting that we don't really consider a lot.
Like spending few days with your partner, like I feel like people still act like they're not exactly their real selves for those few days. Yeah. But like there's not how you live with someone for a very long time that your true self won't come out. Do you understand? Like you start to exhibit, like for example, that's when like you can maybe casually start fasting in front of your partner.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So like you said, 3 days, 4 days with your partner isn't like exactly the same
Bro,
thing.
your eye go tear,
Yeah.
bro. You be like, is this person that I know? Do you understand?
You go to remember when you slide to the person to say, well,
That's when you enter your guys' group chat, your man's group chat, or your football pitch. You say, "Oh, I don't tire for my girlfriend." You start saying, "Oh, I don't tire." Do you understand? Like, there's so
bro,
many things.
niggas will close from work and they will not go home straight. They will
Mhm.
just enter one beer parlor, just go the laugh,
They go,
man.
bro. They never marry
They
you.
never-
Where I play football, if my ballers, my guys, if not the sorry, say the cast to our wives, but like, bro, this one is married. You no public holidays. Whenever there's public holiday, we really try to play in the morning. Bro, these niggas will come by 7 and leave there by 3 p.m. This is public holiday.
they didn't run from
It's
responsibility.
just say homo like family, like everybody just at home. You understand?
Yeah,
You just
just
need
need the
that space. So
space.
like space is also very important and like individuality, bro. Do you understand that some people that can live with their partner and still sort of like do their own thing?
Yeah,
Do you understand? That's why I respect couples, married couples that have their separate rooms. Do you understand? There's something about having your separate rooms and still like me. I actually agree.
do you think you would have a separate room with your wife from your wife?
God will bless me enough to have a separate room because poor man know they get separate room.
Guy, okay, boss you put on the guest separate room. I remember
If you
a
afford-
video I saw. I'm not even capping. No, it was the same room, but they used like a curtain to divide this. So you have your own side. I'm not even joking. And she got her own small mattress,
Mm,
put it on the floor, and she was sleeping like that.
yeah.
So poor man, they get separate room. But I personally, I don't think that. Of course, as human beings, we're always in our space, but I
Mhm.
don't think that it's healthy to have separate rooms from a partner. At the point where you start to have separate rooms, there's a clear, you know, I'll say that relationship has become dysfunctional.
Yeah.
I think that's why that's why it's called matrimonial bed, not matrimonial beds.
This matrimonial home.
There's bed too now. These arrows is a fool.
Home. You can't.
Our matrimonial bed, no be Jonathan.
Yeah.
In a home. A
Mhm.
home. This is a good sociology. A home is made of father, mother, and children. The father and mother are one unit.
You and I can have a home.
We can never have a home. It will never happen in the name of Jesus. Where will I build a home with you?
Why not?
Spotify, come and take me out of this place. Spotify, I'm paying. I can see, father, when you come together, and you're possibility, but I'm teaching you the Bible now. He said two come together as one. Share one person if they sleep for two beds. No. One we stay on the same bed. One are in different beds is a problem.
Do you know the funny thing? Some people can have like separate rooms but sleep on the same bed. Do you understand? Like that's another idea, bro.
They are rich.
No.
Yeah, and then you are clearly rich.
Bro, growing up, my parents had separate rooms. Do you understand? Because the reason my dad said, okay, you wanted to use room and all of this stuff. Because when my mom was going to work, bro, my mom was on blast radio. Do you understand? She go very listen to her CAC gospel music, bro. When she's moving things, like when she wakes up, everybody wakes up. Do you understand? So my dad just wanted that his space, his corner, all of those things. His study room is like this thing. Do you understand? His books. My mom already read book now. Do you understand? So like hobbies, things are like that. Like
so it was more like a study.
It was more like a study / bedroom type stuff. Do you understand? So my dad had that, just to keep his space. Do you understand? But at some point, sometimes they will also sleep in the same room together. Do you understand? When I even small, I would go my mama room, go sleep. Do you understand? that year. Do you understand? When I small, I would go my mama room, go sleep. So I don't think it's a bad idea. Do you understand? I understand the whole aspect of matrimonial bed, but there's just so much about individuality and space.
I actually feel you, man.
Do you understand? I feel like living with your partner before marriage, that one is to have a feel of what marriage would be with this person. That's why there's a certain level of cohabiting where after they don't cohabit, they will say this marriage no dey work or this relationship no dey work. Because bro, like I said, spending few days is not the same as spending 3 months with your partner, bro.
Would you say cohabiting and living together, cohabiting as a couple and living together as a married couple, like, do you think feeling is the same?
Cohabiting as a partner is similar. I think it's very, very. I think it's very, very the same. Do you understand? Just in the aspects of maybe there's more like entitled and there's a title to it now. There's much more structure to things like marriage.
Yeah.
But
They're still humans.
But in this our recent age, cohabiting with your partner is literally marriage. I can't even lie, man. They do things together. You actually like some people even split bills together. Do you understand? They'll actually talk about things. But things like not things like fights, bro. Like people run away. People come to football pitch because they fight with their wife. Do you understand? People go and just like I've had somebody come to sleep in my house because his girlfriend they vex for.
Are you serious?
I'm not the one you. Do you understand? You leave your own house. Do you understand? So like it's not because there's so many things that deals with cohabiting. Like there's so many traits, there's so many things you see about your partner. So I feel like it's needed, but not in the space of 1 year, 2 years. See, if you're cohabiting with that man and 2 years now, you never even propose, just leave because it's wasting your time.
Bro, fun fact here. I know a friend of mine from secondary school.
Yeah.
His parents were never married until I think when we were about to leave secondary school.
Mm-hmm.
This was after like almost over 20 years together.
Mm-hmm.
I think close to 30 years. So on that anniversary, I think 25 or 30th year anniversary.
Yeah.
That's when they now went to the church. I'm not like they had been cohabiting and raised kids. Do you know like the kids did not know?
And now co-parenting.
Bro. You said that co-parenting.
Now co-parenting.
Yeah, the kids did not actually know. Maybe like the elder ones knew. So what happened was the woman gave birth out of wedlock. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And like so the guy, she just moved in with the guy. Do you understand? And the guy now this like big Alabama way get money.
Yeah.
So like they just started raising the family together. And they just went on with it. So they didn't have to do any marriage or any. He didn't even go to our family house or anything. And like he actually did work for them. And they actually seemed happy. Do you understand? And like
that's what I'm saying. Another thing about this cohabiting thing is it's like two sides of a coin. It's like it can go well for you. Depends on your partner. It can go well for you. It cannot go well for you. There's some people that like when they say there's a way living with your partner is being screamed at or shown at the society, but there's some people that really enjoy it, bro. Like aside, we'll put the fact that they are saving expenses on like rent, feeding, all of those kind of things because they are doing everything things together now. Like they're actually living together. There are some people that are happy.
I want to ask a very risky question though. Do you actually think like they're actually doing things together? Like from the cohabiting story, like it's still like it's so why I the question I asked on whether it's like marriage.
You guys are listening, make sure you comment on Spotify if cohabiting with your partner, if you would cohabit, benefits of cohabiting, all of that stuff.
Yeah. So like I was saying, bro, I lost some shit of thought, so I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, so yeah, the question why I asked you that question if it's similar to marriage, because marriage, like you're like now there's a title and your mom feels like she's responsible for your dad in some way. And your dad feels like he's responsible.
So you don't feel like you're responsible for your girlfriend in some way?
I feel like I'm responsible for my girlfriend. No, let's never bring my own relationship into this. Let's be in a box.
I'm just saying, like boyfriend and girlfriend is literally
but like living together.
There's a level you get to in your relationship. If you're not doing rubbish relationship, if you're actually if you're actually dating to marry somebody, like you're actually in a proper relationship, bro. Your partner is literally your responsibility.
Yeah, but okay, where I was driving, I was okay. For example, now like bills in the house. So like, will my girlfriend come and be paying bills in my house? Do you understand? Like we live together. It's my house. Like I got the house.
You as a man, you pay your bills.
But like in marriage, sometimes like women would like,
So let's take for example now your babe in your house. Your girlfriend is in your house, and maybe that month things you just had like you had to spend so much on something. You had a huge expense, so things didn't go as well. If you ask your girlfriend, babe, if you sort the bills this month, do you understand? Like,
I get bills choke.
Normal babe will love you.
Yeah.
She will not. Sure, why not? Because for the past few months, you would want to carry all these things and all of these things, feeding and all of that stuff. So, like, there's so many things you save. There's some people that don't even have structure. If you watch all these TikTok videos where they'll be like, oh, living with my partner and how we split the rent, how we he handles the feeding, he handles the kitchen. Do you understand? People make you work. Do you understand? So I don't know why it's shunned upon in society. I don't know if it's because we're Africans. Or
it's like so people. A lot of people believe like once you're cohabiting, you're fornicating. Do you understand? I wouldn't say I used to believe, I used to think that way until like I met people who actually live together and like nothing's going on. So that's exactly why it's shown in society, because fornication is a very big, even whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, whether you're traditional worshiper, like everybody just feels like sex before marriage is like very big problem in Nigeria. Do you get? So I think that's one of the major reasons why it's
only thing, most of our parents they live together before getting married.
100% now.
100%. Do you understand?
There's actually nothing new under the sun. But it's just like now it's a lot normalized. Like a lot of my colleagues live with their partners. Like their partner will come and pick them up from the office, and like they're literally living with them. Somebody else do like, oh, weekend, like I'll come and spend the weekend in my boyfriend's house.
I mean,
Like it's a norm.
I don't even think you can understand your partner to the optimum without living with them. Do you understand? Like there's so much
Yeah,
that goes
yeah.
into marrying somebody. There's so
Bro,
much
let me bust your
understanding.
head. Someone said that COVID-19, the lockdown,
Yeah,
is the first time
she
he and his wife are like together in the house for that long since they got married, and they've been married for 10 years. Because obviously they're both working, do you understand? So
yeah,
nobody has time for
they're
anybody.
always on the road.
Yeah, they're always on the road. So like he now started noticing some icks, like oh, she's loud during meetings, the way she talks to her subordinates at work. Like, do you understand? Like he started noticing all those things. And it was like irritating him one way, do you understand? But he don't date the marriage already, so he don't fit step. So yeah, like it's living.
If he lives with that, he will probably have seen.
Yeah, if he lives with that, if they are committed.
But you know, marriage, you always need to tolerate and forgive. You always need to tolerate and forgive. You can't actually. Do you understand? That's what my father used to say. My father used to say, because we used to complain about my mom more than my dad.
Are you serious? The women. Let me know.
We used to complain about, bro. They've 30 years or so. Like, bro, do you understand? My dad would just be like, yeah, like, why you people complaining? Do you understand? Like, my dad is so used to all over minor things that my mom does, just annoys us.
Because like there were things my mom used to do when we were younger, like even till now. I like I expect that maybe my dad would like clear out. Do you understand? The guy would just
tolerate.
Bro, there was one time like my mom did something. My dad was coming into the country. No, he was coming. Yeah, he traveled. So he was coming to the country, and something happened. So I thought like, when this guy comes back home, like everywhere goes scatter. This guy went to hug her and was all jolly and all that. I'm like, I was calling him finished man in my mind. But then now, like me in a relationship, I just realized that like there's certain things like you have to get used to your partner doing certain things. It's all compromise. You understand? Like you just have to like let certain things go in a relationship, and it's just what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah, you need to tolerate. And you know another context to this living with your partner is you guys can literally be in the same roof and not feel that bond. You can literally be living with your partner and be lonely. Like you can see the person 10 years, bro. Like I'm sure there are moments where like one of them probably felt lonely because that connection, that bond. Do you understand? That's why that partners where they will do okay every Thursday is movie nights. You know, they have to understand.
Yeah, they have like
they have schedules.
They have schedules.
It works for them. Like, do you understand? Everything is tit for tat. Do you understand? Look for something that works for your partner or with your partner and just go with it. Because, bro, there are moments where like the level of loneliness that you even feel, bro, and you see this your partner. But there are other people where like they are so much into this living with your partner, P, that like, bro, they would have had the most terrible day at work. And then your babe could just call you.
Yeah, everything could just change.
Your boyfriend could just call you. Say, baby, I was work today. You know those GNS kids where you say finished man. Say, even your mood could just change. Just and when babe does say, babe, you know see one MDD to the secretary today.
Yeah,
babe, bro, you know all those office tea when you don't come back, your partner like you're coming home. Do you understand? Yeah, they come call you, they give you say MD and secretary, they knock each other out. All those kind of like small tea. You know, all those things will just like foster a deeper bonding and connection with your partner, and it's good. Do you understand? But the other people they're just all about their work, man. To actually now go live for the same house, they chop same food, all this kind of thing. But that connection will just be.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that I'm scared of, like in relationships. You know, being with someone that's would I say, like for example, now there's this lady that's cooking on Twitter right now because she said her husband gets her boyfriend gets her everything she wants except flowers. Do you understand? And people are actually validating.
Aside from the conventional romantic things like flowers, chocolates, all this kind of things.
Yeah, and people are actually like validating, like, oh, she deserves it and all that. But like, and I actually get where they're coming from because nobody wants a partner that doesn't pay attention. Do you get? So, for example, now if I'm talking about like right now, I'm talking about PS5. Do you understand? Like, I just expect like my partner to get the hint. Do you understand? I'm not saying I'm telling my girlfriend to get me PS5, but like if you're listening, man, like get the message. Like everybody wants a partner who pays attention to them, and like what you said, like if we're living together, I feel like that is very necessary. Like the one of the reasons you're in my house or I'm in your house is because I need that bond. I need that.
Yeah, you feel me?
You know everything that I need. You know everything. You're paying attention to everything.
Yeah.
So it scares me when like if I ever end up with someone who's not that attentive, you don't understand, like
Yeah.
it's going to break my heart to the end. So yeah, me personally, I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of cohabiting, but like if it ever happens to me, like I think I would enjoy it because
Honestly, you cannot think you cannot tell
it
if
depends
you
on the person you are
you
with. At
cannot
the end of
tell
the
if you
relation.
enjoy it, bro. I can't lie to you. Is honestly like
Have you ever has it ever happened to you?
not
Okay, let's not
particularly.
say long term. Let's say okay for a week. Have you spent a week with your partner?
Yeah, I have.
Not like vacation. Vacation is different because it has activities like in a natural habitat, like in a house or in your house.
Yeah, I have.
How would you say your experience was? Did it strengthen your relationship?
It did, to be honest. There are things that you actually learn about, and obviously, like that, things that literally like cause minor fights and arguments, but everything communication, there was better understanding, and we just kind of like knew how things were run. Do you understand? Like for example, now I think that my partner likes she likes bed late in the morning. Me, I feel just day late bed like later in the day. Like I feel like there's some minor things that like I lay bed before I
Yeah,
sleep. Do you
yeah.
understand?
So why
That's why we
would
lay bed
yeah
in the
in the
morning.
morning
So like into things like that, me I press toothpaste from the yansh. Do you understand? Press toothpaste
for
from
middle?
middle. So like all those kind of like minor things. Some people when they wake up in the morning, they open the curtain. Me, I like
Dark.
dark and gloomy
Yeah,
all through.
yeah.
Do you feel me? Like I like dark gloom, even in the morning, everything just like dark. Some people just when they wake up, rise and shine,
They
just
don't open
open
the toothpaste
sun,
so
make sun
finish
enter.
right.
Do you
But
understand? So like those minor things, obviously, like there are things you can walk away. There's some things that
yeah,
maybe now, maybe I'm just feeling sad and overwhelmed. Like there's so many external stressors like work and everything just and you just go and open sun for me in the morning when I'm trying to rest on my off
you,
day.
you
Do you
go chill
understand?
out for.
Everything should just be accumulated. Like, must you always open the curtain? Eh? Can't you just even just day? Like, you just day. That's when everything about your partner will start irritating you.
Bro,
Like,
you go not whenever I go sign, go on the reason waiting they do like 2 days
two
ago.
days
Everything
ago,
you go not they come to.
that's how you left all the place in the kitchen. That time, I watched everything. Just all those kind of like minor things. Everything
Yeah,
will just start to ring up. So like, is a dicey thing. So you can't say you enjoy it. It's just depending on the understanding of your partner and dynamics of your
but like what
relationship.
you said, Sha, why I think I enjoy it is because it kind of
Fosters a
so it's good because you start to see those things and see if
yeah,
you can work with them in marriage.
yeah.
Do you get like for example, my partner doesn't like AC. Do you understand? Me, no, me now, I've been conditioned not to like AC because I'm in Bande now. Do you understand? So I cannot now like AC. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But naturally, like I just like when like the weather is like
Chill,
this. Do you
cool.
understand? And like initially it was like like when she used to come over, like it wasn't a problem for me, but it started becoming a problem when it was now like constant, like because
You guys, those of you that listen, we can do a part 2 of this episode. So
yeah,
if you're a married couple that's actually cohabited before,
yeah, please come on this
and I've
podcast.
not cohabited, I just need like one, maybe your wife and husband from another or
Yeah.
husband. Do you understand? You guys can actually comment or message Isaac and I or at Khalida as well. Our manager Khalida, she's behind. She's
Shout out to Khalida.
shout out to Khalid. Do you understand?
Mm.
So you guys can also message the So Nigerian page as well. Like we're actually open to bringing
Yeah, bringing you
guests
on to
and bringing you on to just
come
talk
and speak on this.
and because none of us don't marry, so
Actually, we actually need to get like a married
do
person's
you understand? So like
angle from this.
if you got
Yeah,
to this part of the episode, Sha, that's why we and there are true listeners that will get to, and you live in Lagos as well. Yeah, I wanted to ask you, does living together like couples that live together before marriage, did it guarantee them success on the long term? Like, do you understand?
bro, I know a couple
Mm-hmm.
that lived together for about 2 years
Mm-hmm.
that did not last up
Mm.
to a year in marriage. Why they broke up?
So
I don't
is that why
know.
you asked the question if living together is different from marriage or what?
Yeah, like what changed? Do you understand?
Honestly, this answer, I think is
Is a
best for
married person that
is
will
a
answer
married.
it.
So you
Yeah,
guys actually hit us up on do
yeah,
a part 2.
yeah.
Try.
But personally, I think that title,
Mm.
being someone's wife, being someone's husband is like, that's the thing I was telling you about responsibility. Being
But some
responsible,
people they relationship they call husband, wifey, our wife.
I beg, being responsible to your wife is, I feel like it's being different from being responsible to your girlfriend. So being responsible to your wife comes in a lot of ways because her family is watching at that point. Do you understand? My girlfriend, mama, no see she did my house. But this one now, like a wife, her family is watching, your
Bro,
family is watching.
if your wife they actually trek for road, they're gonna look you.
Yeah, they're gonna engage you just so
See,
the feeling is
you
different.
don't even buy a car for your wife.
Or maybe she don't get belay now. Like, they call the jump boss.
Bro, do you understand?
God, change.
I feel like there's no one size fits all for that kind of answer for that, does it guarantee long-term success? Because like I said, obviously like living together before marriage will actually help a stronger bond. But obviously doesn't guarantee
It doesn't
that
guarantee.
marriage.
Yeah.
Look at your situation now, the person that you just talked about, bro. Like it might just expose significant differences. And
Yeah.
some
yeah.
couples might just be much more understanding and tolerable with each other and just like make the marriage work because there's love above every
Yeah,
other thing.
love trumps everything.
Do you understand? So like all of those things are minor situations in that sense. Do you understand? I just feel like another thing is in terms of when you ask of cohabiting, should they share rents, bills, all those kind of things. More, it's common sense at this stage. Do you understand?
Yeah, like it's not
It's
an
not
agreement piece.
it's not an agreement thing, but I feel like in some situations, some people might just be like, as long as it's not my house,
I'm not doing shit.
I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But it's just common sense. Like as a babe now, you know that okay, make I just buy food stuff. Let me buy food and carry to my boyfriend's house. Do you understand? Let me
And actually there's some babes that pride in it.
do you understand? That's
they're
something.
able to TikTok or watch me cook for my husband or something. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Do you understand? Or some guys, you don't feel say you go your babe house, make I even fix a
Yeah.
pipe or something,
Yeah.
tap, make I even change his tap. Even if you know if you do them, you go call maintenance guy. Even if you do them, don't go do it, you know. Go.
Maybe go climb roof, go fix.
Yeah,
it.
let me tell you one story, bro. I think one of my ex here, like, so don't undo comes for. Can I say? Don't undo won't be. Don't undo. I will take. Waiting they don't
Wetin dey don
undo.
undo
Fix.
actually?
She gets. You can't reach the power of like the lock, so this kind of thing. I just call one guy.
I should go to feel proud. Yeah, my guy wants to fix my distance.
I should call one guy. See, Jerry. How many minutes? Sorry. She could they call one guy like me. I just called one guy like she was not around. She went on an errand and I was just like, yeah, like ASAP, man. Just call one guy, fix him. Can't act like saying I'm fix him. I can't act like saying I'm
Fucking
fix
scam. Fucking scam.
I can't act like saying I'm fix him.
But I also have see acts of service now. So that's something. Even if you call somebody else, it's still acts of service. So it's still something. But like there are people that like they don't do nada. Do you understand? Like they're just
like you see, like okay, toiletries are finished.
Yeah,
you just out of your way, just buy. Oh, I saw that toiletry. Do you understand? Little act of service, What some people do, just deal will say it's not my house. So,
but I want to ask you though, like I know you already said like 3 months to married, but like okay, what if
6 to 3
what
months?
if we just started dating?
Yeah.
And like the love is still strong. Like how long do you think is okay for someone to move into someone's house?
How long is okay for someone to move into someone's house?
Yeah.
Well, you guys must have been dating for at least over a year before you consider moving in. How
you
could just start the this person?
People they do have now. Like there's nothing there now. Okay, let me not say there's nothing there. Do you understand? Like
yeah.
But like
honestly, me, I'm old fashioned in that area, or like in that aspect of it's actually 1 year.
So like if
I could just start this person, just enter the person house. If they do spend few days or weekends and all of that stuff, but don't move in is bro. You go to share wardrobe. Bro. You go to share wardrobe and all of those kind of things. So like
you wake up out I feel like if you move in early, it's so you know you're not wasting your time. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like if I move in with you, do you understand? And like it's not working for me. If I'm moving you 2 months after we start dating and it's clearly not working for me, bro, like I can easily dip from the relationship. Do you understand? Like so I know I'm not wasting my time. Do you get?
Yeah.
If I do 1 year and then if I do 1 year and we now start cohabiting like a year after, one of the reasons why I'll not leave is because I'll just start feeling like I really don't want you with you. Let's just keep grinding. Do you understand? That's if I'm not comfortable in the cohabitation stage. Do you understand? I cannot now easily step from the relationship because I've already spent 1 year. Do you understand? But like if I do 2 months, after 2 months, I'm start cohabiting and I see that this person's caring enough for me, I can easily step now. Do you get?
But like I feel like moving in is huge. Is a huge commitment. That's not just somebody that you do in a 2 months relationship. There are other ways of knowing your partner and knowing that okay, this person, it can even be one weekend you actually spend and you actually know your partner. But moving in, there are other things you would know about other temperaments out there, out there after work, all those kind of things like stressors, out hygiene, safe, bro.
bro. That's a very
Hygiene,
big
bro.
part.
Somebody can be clean in the weekend and not be clean in 3 months. Somebody can be neat. Do you understand? Like,
Bro, I remember. Sorry to cut you short. I
yeah.
remember. This was not even a partner. This was just like a friend that stayed with me temporarily,
Mm-hmm.
and like she doesn't like shower when she comes out from like when she goes out
Mm-hmm.
and comes back. She doesn't shower, and that's a thing for me. Like me, I can actually go to let's say go to like a store close to my house, and I just start to feel like I want to shower because it's just like I don't feel like it's just something everybody should do. Do you
Yeah.
get? So I noticed it was a pattern for her. Like she doesn't shower immediately after she comes into the house. So I had to let her know, like, bro, like this is a thing for me. Just like if you're
Mm-hmm.
going to be living here, because almost sometimes we go to watch films, she go there next to me, and almost I go to pursue some kind of things. Just like, but I don't feel talk to understand. So I had to let her know, man, that bro. So like hygiene is actually very.
That's another thing that
It's a very
all those
important thing.
weekends chilling, bro. People they pretend.
People they pretend. That's what I'm saying. Like 3 days, 4 days is not enough. Like
3 days, 4 days,
just if your
weekend,
partner.
weekend is literally not enough, bro.
But like, I actually want to hear from the angle of people who did not cohabit before marriage. Like
how was it? And
how
then getting into
yeah
marriage.
yeah.
So you
getting
guys,
married.
it's also if you're one of that kind of person, and then we can just like bring you on, as long as you have microphone and camera prepared or camera.
No, we'll train you now. 5 minutes training, but you pay for the training, sure.
Yeah. But there's so many things, man. I just think that like I've always just thought that it's essential, man, because like I said, man, people pretend so those weekends or weekdays is literally not enough.
Yeah,
It's literally not enough to actually know your partner in that sense. So I just think that you genuinely have to actually put into consideration that okay, we need to know, we need to actually like stay 6 months, stay 6 months or 3 months at best. Do you understand? And as a man, bro, like you actually need to put marriage into consideration when you take that step of moving in with each
yeah,
other. Do you understand? Because they'll be the ones I'm telling you, bro. Like if you're a woman and you live with your husband, your boyfriend, not even fiance or boyfriend for 2 years now, he's not serious with you. Wallahi, he's not serious with
then
you.
but like maybe he's saving for wedding. Or he maybe wants to do destination wedding, and he doesn't have the money now.
Engage her then or something. Do you understand? Like if you
I
are
want
still
to
boyfriend
engage
tied to
her.
engage,
After 2 years,
engage. Even now after 2 years, engage.
if you engage you go go turn Lord of the Rings because you go just put ring for hand, nothing go solve. You understand? So that was FD now.
1 year.
Why after 1 year of engagement?
I don't know, if that 2 years of engagement, bro, that's when you know see that guy is not the one for you. You go start to get other side niggas.
Are you preaching cheating here?
No preaching cheating. No, now
this guy.
she will find her husband. She's finding her husband. That's not.
Well, she did with boyfriend now.
She did with boyfriend.
Yeah.
Find husband. Do you understand?
I understand.
So like everything is all. Even as you need to come to an understanding and even tell your baby that okay, I'm hoping to marry in 3 years. I'm hoping to marry in 2 years. I'm hoping to marry you. You don't need that one doesn't mean you're telling her when you're going to propose to her.
Yeah.
Do you understand? She will have an idea. Do you understand? And you actually commit to your words, actually say, okay, this is this. I understand that things can happen, blah, 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 something, so and so. But still, like, you should be working towards making all of those things happen.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So yeah, like if you are listening and you're a married couple, please
Reach out to us.
reach out to us. Especially if you did not cohabit before marrying your partner. If you're a listener, you live in Lagos, we're open to bring you guys on the show.
Funny enough, like sorry, when I think about some Nigerian listeners, like I never actually think of old people that are married. It was when these biggies comments came. Because I always think we just have a lot of young kids.
We get plenty. You know those obviously like if you look at our age demography, 24 to 27 is the highest, then 18 to 24 or yeah. Those are the two. But we even get 40, 50s. I don't even know my mom's.
You want to go to share for our friends.
I doubt.
So listen to my sons also.
But like obviously we have a demography of like 30 to 40s next. It's even before 0 to 17. Do you understand? Like we actually have a lot of
that's
them.
crazy.
Do you understand? They're trying to feel young.
They're trying to feel young. You guys are young. You guys are young.
They're trying to know what's going on now. Maybe they are trying to just keep in touch with that Sunday level. They are trying to keep in touch with that Sunday level girlfriend.
So they listen to Sunday, so they go know what to go tell that Sunday level.
Because there are some people that like they we've had foreigners that listen to Nigerian just because they married Nigeria. I think somebody has a white woman, like, she eats us up
Are
that,
you
she listens
serious?
to the podcast because her husband is Nigerian. Do you understand? So she listens to the podcast to know how growing up as a Nigerian youth is. So she actually understands her partner. I think one episode that we talked about, oh, okay, Nigerian wedding, one of those early episodes like marriage or
Oh
something.
yeah, I remember that episode. I
Yeah,
remember
that
that
like
episode.
she was not like, yeah, when her husband is Muslim and she's agnostic, bro. How does she make it work? Do you know how Muslims are very deep into that deep
Bro, that's
hardcore?
crazy.
So like there's some things she had to understand, like, oh, when it's time for prayer, she makes food for him, when he's fasting, all those kind of things. It was very hard for her to adjust to those things first 2 years of their marriage, but because there's an understanding and she listens to the podcast, like, so she was even surprised that when people were saying, oh, Muslims, they don't marry, Muslims go marry Muslim, bro. Do you understand?
Hmm.
Let's be factual. You already see inter-religious marriages as much. Do you understand? Like, they always marry each other, low key, low key. And as
No, I
much
actually
as,
do see a lot of. So
yeah,
what I see is Muslim men marrying Christian women, but like Christian men barely marrying
Muslim
Muslim
women.
women. Yeah.
So like all those kind of situations, you understand? She was like, oh, when she was even talking with her husband,
Yeah.
people were like, oh, this guy will not marry you. Don't waste your time.
Are you serious?
Nigerian Muslim man marry an agnostic Canadian white woman,
When, bro.
bro. Like, she understand this. So, but she listens to the
Well,
podcast
it'll be
just
actually interesting to if you can come on the pod, because sounds like a very nice time.
go flying from Canada.
Go fly around, not see DJ now.
Yeah, moving on. You guys should just make sure you subscribe and shout out